And we are back with Emmy-nominated actor, writer, and producer Natasha Rothwell. She's here in the studio. Right now you can see her in season 3 of White Lotus. Welcome to GMA. Great to see you. First time GMA debut. Oh. So White Lotus must-see TV in our house. Tell everyone at home about Belinda, your character.
Yes, Belinda is the spa manager for the White Lotus in Maui, and she's in Thailand doing a work exchange program, figuring out how to use some Thai techniques in her job, and she's also kind of cosplaying a guest and sort of, you know, experiencing that life.
Yeah, and she's also experiencing a little love life.
A little love life.
What can you share about that?
Yeah, so her mentor at the White Lotus in Thailand has taken an interest in her, and you know, when you meet someone that sees you and has your same passion, you can't help but, you know, feel a little, you know, amorous.
Yeah. Well put. That was very PG friendly.
That's right.
But we know you're not the only returning character to the show. Greg, aka Gary, he's also back. But you have to keep that a secret for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So you couldn't spill the beans. But now that we know, what can you tell us what's going on with his character? What's going on with your character?
Well, I can't say much, but yeah, it was so hard to keep that secret for so long. The lies that I told, just to keep it secret, and you know, we were traveling separately. Like we would call him Secret Gary on set, so that we could keep it private. But yeah, he's taken a special interest in Belinda because he knows that she knows that she might know him, and so there's this sort of cat and mouse game afoot.
Yeah. The first time I saw him, you know, he pops up in one of the early episodes, and you're like, oh boy, we've got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. You set up the clip perfectly, so let's take a look.
Yeah.
One of our regulars was just asking me all about you.
Really?
I wanted to know your name and why you're here. I think you've caught his eye.
Who was it?
He's an American. He has a lovely girlfriend, but he certainly seems interested in you.
Oh, those eyes.
Belinda does not look pleased.
No, she's very concerned. I think, you know, he's asking about her, so she's wanting to make sure that she's safe. You know, it's scary to have him know.
Yeah.
You know.
Really scary. Also scary, Walton Goggins, one of your colleagues on the show, who's so good in the show.
He's so
he
good.
just told Jimmy Kimmel he actually got bit by a snake while filming there.
Yeah.
Like, did you guys experience? I mean, your character, I know, is like, no monkeys, no snakes.
It was a little bit too much wildlife for my taste. I appreciate nature from a distance.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of snakes, a lot of lizards, toads. We would have to, we had elephants interrupting takes.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was the monitor lizards. It was a lot.
Wait, elephants interrupting takes?
Yeah, can you imagine you're in a scene and it's deep and it's important and it's Mike White's words and then you just hear like, and you're just like, what was that? And it's an elephant.
I can get over the elephant. The snakes and other stuff, I can't do it. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, and they were like these bright green colors that matched the leaves. So at every point, it's just like, is that a leaf or
So
that
you were
snake?
not really acting when you were playing terrified.
Oh no. In the Venn diagram of me and my character, we were one circle that day.
Mike White really is a genius, isn't he?
He really is. I often think of him as a musician and the words on the page as notes. And he really has an amazing score this season. I think that each of the storylines play together so well, and his commentary on social issues and classism, it's just brilliant. And we don't have very many auteurs anymore that write, direct, and edit and do all of it. And he's also an actor himself, so you know, we have a lot of those things in common. So he's a joy to work with.
Who did we just have on Pop News say that she wants to be on
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole
Yeah,
Kidman.
Nicole Kidman. She was.
Did she?
Yeah, she did.
She wants to
On
be on.
camera. She was like, Mike White.
Baby girl!
Yes.
Would you come back again?
I mean, if I survive this season.
Goodness gracious.
You're a very good journalist because I've had many people try to sneak that in. If I survive.
I tried.
You really did.
Flashbacks.
I think that's right. If the hotel's haunted, maybe. You know, if I survive. If I don't, maybe a haunted
Why
one.
do you think it's been so popular?
I think it's the escapism. I think people love to see also just like really privileged people have really bad days, you know? I think there's a little Schadenfreude where you're just like, okay, everyone has a bad day and has things they need to work on. And yeah, it's beautiful costumes and just it brings these cities that we go to and these countries we go to alive, which is really cool.
That's true.
Thank you for coming in this morning.
Yeah,
Great to have you.
So many
White Lotus
questions.
Sundays at HBO and Max.